Hey everyone, it's Anthony. Thank you so much for your interest in my life visioning workbook. In case you haven't downloaded it, there should be a link or a button somewhere on this page where you're watching this video. Whether you're on YouTube or somewhere else, there definitely should be a way for you to go and grab it. So I just wanted to create a quick walkthrough in this video of going through the workbook, explaining a little bit behind the framework, and jump starting you guys into the exercise so you understand how to use this workbook once you download it. Okay, so let's dive right in. This framework is simply going to help you clearly define your goals, intentions, and prompt you to create a vision for your life. That's essentially the goal. It's about generating ideas, getting some clarity, getting some insight. So at the end, you could start defining and creating a vision for your entire life. So the framework is based on 5 pillars or 5 themes of growth, experience, explore, create, and serve. So essentially what that means is you will be taken through 9 key life areas where you are going to look at that area of life through the lens of growth, experience, explore, create, and serve. So for each category, you're going to focus on each of these themes. So for growth, you're going to ask, how do you want to grow as a person? For experience, you're going to ask, what do you want to experience in this category? For explore, you're going to ask, what do you want to explore? For create, you're going to ask, what do you want to create? And for serve, you're going to ask, how do you want to serve others? So at a high level, the premise of this framework is about defining the things that bring you fulfillment. So ultimately, it's about how we spend our time, the things we do that give us joy, that find freedom in, and that resonate with our heart and soul. So by looking at these 5 themes of growth, experience, explore, create, and serve, it'll help you generate some ideas and tap into the things that bring you fulfillment and should lead you down a path of defining a vision for your life. So here, just quickly state what the objective is, which we already went through. It's about gaining clarity. So keep that in mind. This exercise is about helping you gain clarity and insight for defining your most important and most meaningful goals in your life. So then it'll quickly take you through each theme to give you some more information on what each theme is about. And you can use the information on each of these pages to get more insight and to use them to answer the questions. So for growth, on a high level, you're going to start out by asking, how do you want to grow in this area of your life? And there's some information underneath there that you could read and use to prompt yourself more to go deeper. But essentially, growth is about defining the things you need to improve on in a particular area of life. It's about where do you need to get better. Experience, this is about all the things you want to experience. This is about states of beings. This is about the activities, the feelings, all of these things that you want to bring into this area of your life. What do you want to experience in this particular area of your life? For explore, this is about tapping into curiosity and the things you're interested in, and what do you need to learn? What is the skills and knowledge you need to learn? So you defined how you wanted to grow and what you wanted to experience in the previous 2 themes. So what things do you need to learn in order to have those experiences, in order to grow in that type of way? So for create, this is about self-expression. This is about what are you interested, excited, and curious to create in this life category. What do you want to build? How do you want to use your talents and gifts? It's about self-expression. It's about tapping into what brings you joy and who do you want to be? What is the identity you want to create for yourself in this area of life? For serve, The final one, it's about taking the four other themes, bringing them together so you can help serve the world. How can you use your gifts and talents, your experiences, the things you've learned to positively impact the world? So after that, it'll give you a description for each of the 9 categories. So these couple of pages here, read through them, and it's a way just for you to have a better understanding of what you're dealing with for each category. So here's all 9 categories on one page, and there's some little bullet points, high level bullet points, what each category is about. You could refer to this quickly, but these are the 9. Health and fitness is 1, intellectual life and learning is 2, emotional life and spirituality is 3, love and romantic relationships is 4, family life is 5, financial life is 6, career and business 7, social life and community 8, and adventure and hobbies 9. Then you begin the exercise. You'll start out with health and fitness, and you'll have a box for growth, you'll have a box for experience, you'll have a box for explore, create, and serve. And you'll fill those out. You refer to the section of the workbook that define what each theme was about, and put down your insights. Ask yourself those questions and put your insights here. And it'll go through every single category. So you'll have intellectual life and learning here, emotional life and spirituality, and it'll go all the way through. You'll see there's 6 boxes for each category. So you'll see, for example, financial life, growth, experience, explore, create, serve. And then there's a 6th box for your overall life vision. So this is where you take the other 5 and you start to create a vision for this category. I suggest doing this at the end. So do all 9 categories first. Define growth, experience, explore, create, and serve. And then after you do that for each 9, go back to each one and try to create a vision for that category. So it's all the same as you go through. So career and business, it has the same 5 pillars. And then the last box has your overall vision. Then once that's all done, the last part of the workbook will have your overall life vision for growth. So this is where you can go through all the areas of growth for all 9 and pick your 6. There's 6 boxes here. You can do more than 6. You can do less than 6, but there's just 6 boxes here for the sake of space. But you can pick for growth. What are your top ones? What are your priorities for how you want to grow? And then what are your top for experience? What are your top for explore? What are your top goals for creating? What is your top for serve? So that'll really allow you to zero in on some really specific things. And you can then take those top goals that you picked and really start to prioritize them. Like, what's the most important, and really begin to see it all come out. Take your time with this. It's not something I suggest you just do in like a half hour or an hour. Go through the 9 categories first, and then sit on it for a couple of days, and you'll get more insights. You'll give it time to breathe, and things will kind of connect for you from all the information you put down. So that's it. So that's pretty much the framework. If you have any questions, if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you don't have this workbook, but you happen to be watching this video, like I said, there should be a link somewhere where you're watching right now where you can get it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the workbook. Thanks.